Indian billionaires see a 35% increase in their net worth during lockdown, while 138 million poorest Indians go below poverty line.
Here's a summary of the article.
Indian billionaires increased their wealth by 35% during the lockdown to $3 trillion, ranking India after US, China, Germany, Russia and France. The wealth of just the top 11 billionaires during the pandemic could easily sustain the MGNREGS or the Health Ministry for the next 10 years, stated the report, which underscored the deepening inequalities due to COVID-19, where the wealthiest escaped the worst impact of the pandemic while the poor faced joblessness, starvation and death. Mukesh Ambani, who emerged as the richest man in India and Asia, earned 90 crore an hour during the pandemic, when around 24% of the people in the country were earning under 3,000 a month during the lockdown. The increase in his wealth alone could keep 40 crore informal workers out of poverty for at least 5 months, said the report. It recommended reintroducing the wealth tax and effecting a one-time COVID-19 cess of 4% on taxable income of over 10 lakh to help the economy recover from the lockdown. Oxfam India's survey across 5 states said that close to 40% of teachers in government schools feared that the prolonged school closure might lead to a third of the students not returning once schools reopened. Women who were employed before the lockdown were also 23.5 percentage points less likely to be re-employed compared to men in the post-lockdown phase.
This post received a score of 74,000, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
India billionaires have done better than British and American ones, who saw approximately 25% increase, but not as well as the Australians, who saw a 52.4% increase.
Damn.
Billionaires could already work from home.
Or, not at all. Ever.
No. Don't you see? They pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and worked 20,000 times as hard as an average worker.
They simply cannot work 20,000 times harder than a normal person. A counter-argument often used is that they've earned the right to make more from doing less, but I just don't buy that. What I see is people getting disproportionately rich from a rigged system and buying propaganda in the media to gain the support of normal people. Edit. Some people say they create 20,000 times more value, or have 20,000 times more experience, or take 20,000 times more risk than a normal person, but I just don't buy this either.
Even removing concerns of justice and fairness, we still have extremely strong pragmatic reasons to be against a large and growing wealth gap. We know that poverty leads to numerous issues such as poor nutrition and increased healthcare costs, increased crime rates, increases in divorce, increases in unwanted pregnancy and abortions, poorer education, etc. Every normal person is against these sorts of things, yet they persist. At some point, it becomes clear that the wealth and resources to greatly reduce these problems exist, but they just aren't being applied in an effective way.
And the super rich won't have to pay a dime. Won't affect them a bit. They will just head off to new and exciting markets and make even more money.
If the pace of technology is outstripped by environmental depletion, there will be approximately 0 new markets to head into. What scares me about billionaires is their ability to hoard resources and build private compounds. Money won't mean anything after the fall, but the things acquired with it beforehand definitely will. And they all without a doubt know this. It's all self-preservation at the end of the day.
While you would think after gaining so much wealth at the backs of their own people they would all flee to the west, nope. They stay there and rule like kings in their little private villas, compounds, estate, or whatever. I see them becoming like the wealthy folks of yesteryear, or just like the world. They will erode the state's ability to threaten them, and create a force to keep the people in check that would like to eat them.
Stock market go bruh. Sensex went from 40k in February to 26k in March around the start of lockdown to around 48k now.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.